MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Bartolo Colon gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from that arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jammed the hitter.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. And you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss that time by right as he couldn't come up with it. One away. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Colon pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Chopped weakly to the left. Sano gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. In to score the runner from third.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Harold, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Max Kepler.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Settling in now, Kenny Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Matt Reynolds.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This one's down to third. Sano fields it cleanly, and he's retired, one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
At the plate, Gavin Cecchini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Throw back to first by Colon, and a dive, but he's back in. In now, Noah Syndergaard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
David Wright.
Into the box now, David Wright, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Coming to the plate now, Bartolo Colon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Right comes up with it. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Brian Dozier would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Nimmo. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Nimmo.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman.
Hey, not a
number
lot
7.
you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Reyes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. Vargas scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Cologne's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Kenny's Vargas, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 0-2 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kepler is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Reynolds.
Standing in, Matt Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Calling for it. Vargas. Oh no, it drops. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Gavin Cecchini.
Now batting, Gavin Cecchini. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier, ranging into the outfield, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher Noah Syndergaard.
So digging in now, Noah Syndergaard. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and there he goes towards second. Line toward the gap in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
This is the one advantage the National League has, I believe, in an interleague game. Here's a pitcher, gets a base hit. He's used to hitting. The American League is kind of sitting there going, this is how you do it, guys.
Here's Nori Aoki. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, he stayed with that break and took it the other way. That's old school hitting. When the ball's breaking away from you, take it the opposite field.
Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw back to first by Colon, and the runner back safely. 0-1. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets are out on top 3-1.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Now in the box, Jason Castro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher,
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So stepping in, Bartolo Colon. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cecchini scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 0-2 coming, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jose Reyes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Next pitch, number 72 for Cologne here tonight. Here's the 0-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes another 0-2 to first, reined in. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Gavin Cecchini. Swing and a liner, but foul. Colon pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only two hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Miguel Sano. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts.
Right fielder.
Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kenny's Vargas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Ready with the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it is on 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Into the box now, Kenny's Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled at the plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twin strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Trevor May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Juan
Your attention,
Lagares
please.
is going to come off the
Bench hitting for
bench
the
as
Mets.
he'll be asked to lead off
Number
the
12.
bottom of inning number 6.
Juan Lagares.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar is there, and he's set down 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Nori Aoki. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He
Leading
doubled
off for
earlier in the
Minnesota,
game, 1 for
catcher,
2 to this point.
Jason Castro.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Robbie
Your attention,
Grossman
please.
will get the call
And
here
hitting
as he'll
for the
hit for the
Twins,
pitcher.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Buddy Bashirs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Buddy Bashir.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Vargas is right there. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Jose Reyes, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Heading for second is Reyes, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. Escobar over to his left, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Working to keep them in the game here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mets leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Here's Byron Buxton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
25. Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Brian Dozier now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Jerry Familia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Familia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And before a first pitch to the plate, and a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Cicchini is there, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in once again, Matt Reynolds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
In now, Gavin Cicchini. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, catcher, Shea Familia.
Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, as the lead remains 3-1. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A.J. Ramos.
Stepping into the box, Kenny's Vargas. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos.
Kenny's Vargas.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready once again, Jason Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets a single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Joe Mauer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run,